What's up, guys? Cinestalker here for another video. This video right up here is the very first video of myself for 2024, man. The first video in 2024. I can't believe it's already 2024. Like, whoa. Just sounds kind of funny saying it still, because it's like I'm getting used to it. It's all new, and 2024 is here. And oh my goodness, hope you guys had a great, wonderful new year from a few days ago, and it kicked off like that. A good time, too. My man P. Nasty Pierre was here in town. He was hanging out with me, hanging out for a couple days. We didn't record anything. Here's a picture of us having a drink. We saluted you guys all on YouTube. Put a picture up of me and him on the social medias, but here's right here in case you guys didn't see it. We had a fun time. We started hanging out. We had some drinks, drinking some Happy Dads, chilling up with some tunes, having a little kickback at night. And we also could have went out, had some options, but we're like, nah, just chill here. We'll chill it up here at the pub, some drinks, keep it fun, keep it safe, some music, tunes, chilling, catching up. Things like that, and then thinking of ideas for video stuff in the future, stuff like that. So that's what we did here on this past Sunday into New Year's Day. So it was a fun time. You guys had a fun and safe time too, kicking off the new year right. And as in today's video, so I'm gonna hit up right now, which I got wind of, which I knew anyway was gonna happen, but I didn't know it was gonna be this early. I saw a lot of stuff going around town on Twitter and on Facebook that today, on Wednesday, as I'm recording this, I believe it's the 2nd of the new year, the third of the new year, sorry, the 3rd day of the new year, is Best Buy is starting to begin their phasing out of all their movies, physical media, of all their shelves, putting stuff away, packing it up, shipping it off. What are they going to do with it? I don't know. So as I said, it started beginning that today. Probably started last night for some places, but it says today, though. It's a big story of it today circulating around. So I figure I'm going to go check out Best Buy, maybe a couple of them, see how they're looking. I'm going to see if they're any different looking from before or they're different now. If there's anything in there. Empty shelves. I'm just kind of curious, maybe box of movies. I'm just going to check it out and document it and see what I can see and go from there. And also, toward this video, have a little stack of some movies here to review for you guys also. So look out for that for the end of this video. Nice little stack of some cool stuff. Let's get down to it right now. It was raining out in San Diego a little bit earlier, but now the rain stopped, so that is good. Sun's out. Not too bad, so let's get going right now and see how Best Buy is looking. Let's go. At Best Buy, see some of the rainage on the ground up here. It's windy out. Definitely a bit windy out, a little bit cold, but I'm gonna go in there now and see if they have anything physical media-wise left. If it's like the same or if it's all gone. Let's go check this out. I'm curious. Let's go see. All right, here we are inside here checking out the movies. They do have some movies on display, which I'm surprised. Wasn't totally sure if they were or not. But I do see it kind of spaced up, and I see these things in the bottom. We got these like things says like tags. It's like no tag, or what does it say? Like label is off. Check that out. So they're definitely removing the labels. There was once there a movie to identify what it was and the cost of it, but they're taking them off. You can see section by section. There's some left, but they're definitely taking those off. And this is like the most of it they have. The movies are right here in the front usually, but they got some new stuff mixed in with some Christmas movies still. Definitely sad times. I see those are all gone right there. Here's it from a far point of view. That's all there is left at this Best Buy, just right here. Yeah, so that's all I've seen there movie-wise over there. But I'm checking around here. See if there's any like little kiosks and things like that, displays, maybe new stuff. I don't know. But it pretty much looks like all the little labels off. You see right there, though, pretty much removing the labels. You can see the process of removing all the movies. I haven't noticed those before. There's quite a few different sections of labels off, look like, and things like that. So that's probably what's going on. Probably phasing those out. And that kind of thing right up there. That's probably what they're doing. But I'm going by up here and see if I see any little kiosks, like little things like that. I don't see none. I don't think they're. Sometimes they would have them over here in the back area. But it's like it would be like in this little area. Sometimes little kiosk, cardboard, like little boxes, full of movies and stuff. I don't see none over here. It's like just some TVs, things like that over there. Let's go to the front now. And see if they have the new release area, just to see if that's still up, are any movies there, or they're kind of phasing those out too with those different label off type displays and stuff. But yeah, very sad times of Best Buy, which have kind of been on decline anyway with movies. The selection has been kind of subpar the last couple of years or so, probably longer. It wasn't as like it was the golden age of it when it was just like 2000s and stuff, or early 2000s, mid 2000s when it was really kicking off good. But it's been kind of on the decline. But it does suck though that you won't be able to find that stuff in store anymore. Just one step closer to probably these places phasing out. Pretty much be all online, probably. Maybe Best Buy in a few years too. You never know. But I do see like a display up here. Here, the new release section with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. I see one copy left on 4K, and there it is right here. Looks like this might be the last display, major display release of a movie here at Best Buy. This is from like I think a couple of weeks ago. This came out, or maybe last week. It was something like that. But this is probably the last major display kiosk of a motion picture at Best Buy for sure. And it's definitely emptied out. For some reason, a copy of Death Wish in the background. I'm not sure why. Here's that Will Yankovic movie. So they got some stuff here. Little Mermaid live action. You get Rudy. It's like a steelbook. And I see it here on the 4K kiosk up here. It's all 4K movies. They got some Avatar. I know it did last summer. Things like that. Nothing major. Looper. Things of that nature right up here in Jaws 2. But definitely some emptiness. And it is just definitely kind of sad to see all this go. Just crazy, crazy. Just left the Best Buy, which might be the last time I go in there for a long time. Which I didn't buy much movies in there, but it's still cool to check out. But yeah, it's pretty much still has some movies up in there, but not like so. I definitely see the labels being taken down and them trying to phase out some of the movies and that kind of thing. So there's still some stuff in there, but definitely a lot less you can see. But yeah, more than I know a little bit later, but I might check another one. We'll see. But it's windy out here. It's windy. Back at the pad now. I was gonna hit up another Best Buy, but I was just like, there's really no point because it's probably the same looking kind of thing or nothing there to even look at. At least this one had some movies to kind of look at, even though their shelves are getting, with the movies on them getting taken away. You can definitely tell. But I figure come back here and let me talk to you guys about some movies I got to review right now. Let's go do it right now. All right, on to the reviews right now, and I got a little stack of some good gems up here to talk about. And first off, start off here from Dread Central. Dread Central presents NVIDIA Entertainment, and this is the Satanic Hispanics here on Blu-ray. This just came out about 2 weeks ago. It's an anthology film. It has 5 different directors on it, all Latino, Latin descent, and all doing their own 5 different stories in this anthology series, starring Efren Ramirez. He was Pedro, Napoleon Dynamite. Pretty much the stories take place pretty much around him because in the movie, police invade this house in the El Paso, all kinds of dead bodies in there. Everyone's dead except him, called the Traveler. They bring him back to the precinct for an interrogation, and in doing so, he's telling all these stories, and also in between that, saying he's gonna get out of there within 90 minutes. We're all going to be dead. It's all these stories sort of in a way tied with different kinds of Latin folklore, mysticism, and creatures and stuff like that. Demons and stuff like that. It's kind of all intertwined what may be happening if it doesn't get released in this anthology horror film up here. Pretty decent one. Nothing like perfect or amazing by any stretch of the means, but still pretty fun is the Satanic Hispanics. I definitely enjoy this one. It's a pretty fun one to watch at night. Good one to enjoy with a nice cold drink and a popcorn by it. Kind of watch it with the lights down, have a little fun, getting creeped out in a way like that. So yeah, this is a pretty fun one up here. Pretty good one to either rent out or pick up. So it's ain't like there's a couple of things in it that I could have maybe would have switched up some of the stories, but not too bad. Pretty good. Nice little twist ending too is this one up here, but pretty cool up here on Blu-ray. Looks really good on Blu-ray, and some of the special features you get: nice director's commentary, Dread Talk, and theatrical posters in this thing. And yeah, good stuff up here. If you like anthology films, I think you guys will enjoy this new one. And that's Satanic Hispanics. Next up here from 88 Films, you have an awesome martial arts flick from the late 80s. This one is called The Inspectors. The Inspector Wears Skirts up over here. Very cool flick. I never heard of this one before. Great cast, including Cynthia Rothrock in this bad boy. And what's cool about this has some involvement with Jackie Chan, which is stuntman and things like that are involved in doing this movie, and also co-star in this film too. Things like that about these band of these super cop, super type martial artists band together to make this super team of women that kick butt and take out crime in the city like that. So very, very cool stuff up here. Has some good comedy in there. Really good martial arts sequences in this bad boy. Very, very good stuff. Here's the back of it. And the back of it is loaded up with all kinds of rad extras, including like commentary track, behind the scenes, interviews, new and old, trailers, and so much more up in this bad boy. It says awesome slipcase up here. Very cool stuff. Look at that. Bam. Very, very good. Love how that nice jewel case up there on Blu-ray. This looks really good on Blu-ray. And you have a great little mini poster on Book, which I'll show right now. But yeah, really fun one. I've never heard of this one before. But I've been watching the last, I think the last couple, like month or so, I've been watching a few of the, or maybe more than like the 88 film stuff. Like some of these cool martial art ones that are really, really cool. So these are very fun. It's like something you would watch in or rent out a video store, I mean, back in the day. It's like the original poster art up here. Very good stuff. Check that out. Good old young Cynthia Rothrock up over there. And there is the alternate cover art they have now, new commission artwork. And I'll show you what it's like inside. Up in here is also called Top Squad. And there it is. And you can see the inside of it up here. I'll show you guys a little bit inside. Very, very cool stuff. Guns, butt kicking, martial art moves and more. Some training good sequences. Just a fun one. This is a fun stuff. If you like martial arts stuff, some awesome butt kicking. This is a really cool one up here to pick up. It is, I believe, available now. The Inspector Wears Skirts. And next up here, also from 88 Films, is this pretty interesting like horror film. I believe like in 1991 this is made. And it's the Blue Jean Monster up here. Never heard of this, but I got asked to review this. This just intrigued me. The title alone, the Blue Jean Monster, it pretty much takes place after the character right here, the main star of the movie, a lawman. He gets killed in a shootout, and his body gets reanimated, Monster Frankenstein style by a bolt of electricity, and he's reanimated again, and he's on a path to kind of just rid crime and take out bad guys and stuff like that. And when his body starts becoming unreanimated, starts almost like dying again, he takes regular electric shocks, even like even those little electric paddleboard ones you do, the like CPR type stuff. He does those to himself for everything to get electric jolt to get his body ticking again, so he can continue on, take care of the bad guys and fight crime in this zombie cop, pretty much. This is fun, over the top, wacky, great, some pretty fun gore in this thing. Comedy in this thing, very cool one. If you like some strange out there horror, comedy horror, this is a very cool one up here. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of it before or whatnot. Very great one. So it definitely reminds you of something you would watch and rent out at a mom and pop video store back in the day. And that is this one up here, the Blue Jean Monster. Very, very cool. Definitely recommend this one. If you like some really strange horror stuff, great comedy horror. This one's very, very cool. I love how that slipcase looks. This nice, shiny, glossy slipcase. And also this one's loaded up with nice special features too. Got a commentary track, interviews, and trailer, and more up in this bad boy. Take out this nice slipcase. Bam, inside up here you got, I believe, a nice little movie poster. Yes, you do. Right up over here. Check this out. This one, a little poster. And here's the original artwork, which looks really rad. I love how that looks. I love how these 88 Films includes double-sided posters with original poster art and the newly commissioned art up here. I love that. These are nice, good size mini posters too. Love that. Very cool stuff. So yeah, so good one up here. Good comedy horror. If you like things like that, just kind of some great, fun, out there, wacky goodness, you'll enjoy the Blue Jean Monster, all this horror glory up here. Something different from MVD Entertainment, and this is from 2023. We get the Billy Idol performing at the Hoover Dam. First ever concert performance at a Hoover Dam, and Billy Idol is to do it. And this is very cool. I wasn't expecting to check this out. Got into review, and this is a pretty dang cool concert film here on Blu-ray. Very, very good stuff. Has all his classics on here. Eyes Wide Face, Cradle of Love, Dancing with Myself, all this stuff, and a whole bunch more. Performs all these really cool songs with the backdrop being the Hoover Dam. Really good shots, good sounds really great. Once you're at the sound bar, like it just pumps the bass and the vocals. So yeah, very, very cool. So you're a fan of like 80s Billy Idol. Who isn't? He's freaking awesome. This is a really cool one to add to the collection. Nice, cool concert Blu-ray up here. Show you guys what it looks like inside. But yeah, very cool. Just a nice, fun one. So I can take this thing out up here. There we go. Bam. Look at that. Love how that artwork looks. That's almost like very 80s aesthetic to it, especially to its Billy Idol. Get the disc up over there, and so the backdrop is the Hoover Dam right there. So very cool. How cool is that? The backdrop playing a show is at the Hoover Dam. So really cool, like just like really cool stuff. Like in between the songs, there's like some him talking about, especially before the concert, of him like being approached by it and the idea and how they kind of were getting it together. So really cool, kind of like behind the scenes info intertwined with the concert itself and things like that. So very, very cool. Definitely enjoyed it. Billy Idol, awesome. He still sounds great for his age. Legend up here of rock and roll, especially 80s music. Billy Idol, freaking awesome. And it's a good one. So if you just like some fun Billy Idol music, if you're a fan of that, definitely get this. If you just like some nice, good concert footage and good concert type rock stuff back in the day, the 80s, this is a good one up here. And that is Billy Idol, State Line, performing at the Hoover Dam. And next up here, we have a few films from Mill Creek Entertainment, beginning with this one, some good old Ultram Man goodness as they provide. We got Ultram Man versus Alien Balton in the 11-episode collection, plus 2 movies on this bad boy up here. So you get over 8 hours of new Ultram Man goodness, and plus, with movies included and things like that. So very, very cool. So if you're a big fan of Ultram Man and like that kind of like, especially with the new Godzilla flick being out, like kind of this great monster type stuff, things like that nature, you'll definitely enjoy this little series up here. Some Ultram Man goodness up here. So this booklet has all the episode details on it in case you want to search the menu and the monsters they are provided in each episode. So that's very, very cool in case you're looking for a specific one, or if you want to check out which ones you want to look through and whatnot. Very cool. So 2 discs here on Blu-ray. These look really good on Blu-ray, and some fun monster goodness as some good old Ultraman. Cannot go wrong with that. Also here from Mill Creek Entertainment, we get this nice little comedy up here starring Rob Schneider. And this up here, he's like supposed to take his family, and well, especially mainly his daughter, on this spring break trip during her school. But he's broke. He's an inventor, but his all inventions are not panning out. Tries to give out blood. Several times he's like dressed up. It's like goofy and stuff like that. In the movie, it's a little corny, but it's cute and fun. And so like in doing so, his wife, they have no money really, so they're sitting at a friend's house. But the wife says, "Hey, I want you to take our daughter out on a nice family, well, not a family, but a nice daddy and daughter spring break trip." And he says yes without pretty much any money, because in these creative ways he does these things. Like the daughter wants to go to a water park, so he takes her to a car wash with the car windows down. And it's all this goofy stuff. And later on in the movie, he gets hit by this couple that has money, and the couple's kind of freaked out, doesn't press charges, so the couple invites them to go on their spring break trip too. So they're feeding off whatever they're going on, which is like doing all this like other fancy stuff, fun stuff, theme parks, canoeing, like private retreats, things like that. They're doing all these like cool things, So he does that. So he got lucky to do that. So it's like him and his daughter bonding amongst all this crazy mayhem, and this stuff now is called Daddy Daughter Trip. Available now. Pretty fun little comedy. So if you like nice, enjoyable family comedies and kind of a little heartwarming tale, you'll enjoy this one right up here. But good old Rob Schneider, great comedian. Called Divine Influencer. This one was it was alright. Not really my cup of tea, but it was alright. Kind of was like loose comedy. This one's a major influencer, and she becomes broke. She was a young influencer, then gets broke and penniless, and then within all that, feeling like horrible. She gets a job volunteering at a homeless shelter, and then doing so gives her a new lease on life and what's really more important out there than just a lot of money and material things like that. What's really, really important deep down. So this one is here, Divine Influencer. It's kind of a pretty good one. Not really a cup of tea that much, but still not too bad of a watch if you like that sort of thing. That is, like I said, kind of a comedy, a little bit of drama, something like that. That is this one up here. Available now. That's it for all the films up there that I talked about. So if you want to get these movies at and more, links down below for all this goodness up like that. And of course, boom, right there too. And now, back to me in the video. And just like that, done with the reviews right up there. And that pretty much does it for this video. Quick little video. Pretty much just, just want to check out right now is see what's going on in a state with Best Buy. And yeah, it's just the sad state of affairs, which we knew was going to go on. I said no, it was happening this soon, right after the new year. They're going to really just start taking away all the movies. So I'm sure by the end of the month, all the movies at all the Best Buys in our areas should be cleared out. The way they're looking like right now, probably the next week or less, they should be mostly cleared out, which is sad. It's just definitely a end of something big, which Best Buy. If you like movie collecting and things like that for years and years now, definitely end of an era when it comes to that. And it's sad times. It's a drag that they just can't have some movies in their stores. They gotta put like just refrigerators in there, televisions, things like that. But nothing to watch with those 4Ks and Blu-ray players you buy. But you gotta order those online. But you can't buy them in the store. It's just kind of weird. But maybe that might go down with Best Buy too. Maybe I'm sure maybe someday they'll probably be gone too. They might be. And it'll be like an online store, could be, or a big warehouse or something like that. I don't know. That's pretty much what it's gonna be like. I don't know. It's just weird, but it is sad. That's how it is. I think I just want to stream, but you can't watch it's like people want to stream the 4K. That's fine, but it looks so much better when you have the 4K or Blu-ray on a disc. It just looks so much better, the picture quality on your 4K television or HD TV. It always looks better, things like that. And it's good just to have extras, things like that. So it is sad that as the tournament event, those are the tournament events right there. But I just want to check that out in person, see how it is before it all got gone. I'm glad I went today to check it out, probably for the last time. Seeing movies inside there, I'm sure. So yeah, it was too bad it was nothing for me to buy in there. I looked around maybe to try to buy something, but there wasn't much in there for me to buy in there, unfortunately. So I wanted to get something there, movie-wise. To say I bought my last movie there, but the stuff they had there wasn't much, and the ones they did have already had. So I was like, just a bummer. But I'm glad I went anyway to check out and document for you guys. So make sure to check out your local Best Buys for all the movies are gone, in case you're curious about that. Check them out because it looks like they'll be phasing them all out by the next, probably by the end of the month. All the movies should be gone out of there, I'm thinking. So check them out if you can. So if you also enjoy this video too, with my movie reviews, things like that, check all those movies if you want to get those out. See the links down below. And in case you want to interested in buying those movies out right there. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, of course. If you like the video, give it a thumb up, leave a comment below. And I'll catch you guys later next one. I'll see you then. And bye.